I'd say she's a very ambitious person, obviously, and she wants to be president. She feels that she is supposed to be president. I think she's felt like that for a long time. I think, obviously, to run for president, you have to be pretty egotistical already.
Bill, what are your initial impressions?
There's definitely some trust issues there, but like everybody else has said, her record pretty much speaks for itself. She's eminently qualified to run this country, and I think she'd probably do a pretty good job.
Bill, what's the single thing you like most about her?
Her experience, especially in foreign policy and being Secretary of State. I think that's going to be a real key problem in the next 4 years.
What did she accomplish that you consider significant as Secretary of State?
I really can't name anything off the top of my head.
Okay, Marlene, how about you?
Give me a minute. Give me 2 minutes and go someplace else.
Christina, can you think of something that she accomplished as Secretary of State that impressed you or thinks important?
No.
Amanda, anything you'd point to say this is a good credential for?
I honestly can't say I followed along everything that was going on all that well.
Okay, Theda?
I think she would do an excellent job.
Yeah. What do you think of her personally?
Personally, she's a better woman than I am. She survived the Monica Lewinsky scandal, among many other things that they've been through over the years with all the different things that, like her emails recently even, and
her experience. Bill Clinton had a lot of good policies, and they stayed married. They have to have had something in common to make it through everything that happened.
Charlie said he didn't think Hillary Clinton would have a scandal because she's so smart. Some of the scandals in the Clintons' lives have been caused not by Hillary Clinton but by Bill Clinton. Bill, I'll ask you, your namesake, how concerned are you, as someone who wants to see her elected president, how concerned are you that a scandal involving Bill Clinton could come out and hurt her chances of winning?
I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue. He's a pretty savvy guy, even though, well, of course, with the Monica thing, he did get caught in the past. But
Kendra, is there any concern you have that Bill Clinton could cause a problem for her?
Yeah.
I say, watching my favorite show, Scandal, going by what they do there, I think he will play a big part. I think they will try to attack him because people will see them as one. They won't see Hillary and Bill. They will see the Clintons. So I think they will, like we said, Hillary, she's more laid back to herself, and Bill is a little more out there. So I think they will try to attack him more to get to her.
Amanda, do you think a Bill Clinton scandal could be a problem for Hillary?
If he, they might be able to dig something up and then they'll use it. All it takes is one missaid thing here or there, a word in the wrong place, and there's a huge scandal about something, and
it's all blown out of proportion.
Yeah.
Look at the scandal he survived, though. I mean, you get over, cheating on your wife in the Oval Office. Literally, I mean, his popularity soared after he was impeached.
So, Ryan, if I understand John correctly, he's saying there's no scandal too big for Bill Clinton to overcome.
I actually think Bill Clinton would actually, support his wife, but I really don't actually see a Bill Clinton scandal until her second term, because then he'd be like, don't matter, second term, come at me, bro. Have that whole attitude,
So she seemed like a different person to you, or the same person?
She's not running against an unbeatable candidate this time.
Well, that's true.
Like, who had any doubt that Obama was going to get the nomination and go on? I mean, it was just a phenomenal campaign he ran. And, even though she was probably the first woman to stand a chance at getting elected during that, I mean, it just, his oratorical skills, his the way he made people feel, charisma, so I think she's a lot less, she's a lot more comfortable in this campaign.
Last time she ran with an air of inevitability, and that put off a lot of people. I think she's less abrasive now.
Last time she was running for the nomination. This time she's running for president.
I think that's a good way of saying it. It's like she's going against, she's not going against anybody else right now. She's just being herself and just basically stating what she's going to do, what she intends to do.
She is getting my support. She's moved to the left on a couple issues I really care about. I think if she would I think with time, we need to see what her stances are going to be on a few issues, because it's still not out there on some issues. It's been a while since she's actually, voted on a bill. But I mean, she does have us excited. She has a lot of people my age excited. I know that, and she's doing a lot of organizing that she learned from Obama in terms of digital organizing, using social media, and using different channels to drum up enthusiasm.
Kendra, what's the single thing you like most about her?
To put it short, in my terms, she's a bad mamma jamma. She's a strong, confident woman. She knows what she's doing. She's not afraid to step up. She's not afraid to take advice, and she's not afraid to say, no, I don't want to do it that way. I'm going to do it this way.
Do other people like the fact that she's tough? That's my paraphrase for bad mammy jam.
You can stand up.
Do other people like that?
Right, yeah.
She's very capable of being the first female president.
Christina, what's the thing about her you don't like?
I don't think there's really anything. I
mean, why did she actually come out and actually really talk more about Benghazi? I mean, she completely hid behind it and just didn't discuss it. And I would really like to see the next president actually be more forthright and actually be more outspoken and been like, listen, we made a mistake, this is where we went wrong, and just completely own it. But we don't have politicians like that anymore.
What's the thing that gives you the most concern about her as a potential candidate for your Democratic Party or as a potential president?
I guess it would be her honesty. Like you were talking about Benghazi, this whole email thing that she supposedly deleted the emails. And she's just a very closed, quiet, closeted person, and I think that's probably one of her downsides.
There are some questions about her, but I think most of the questions of honesty and stuff are overblown. A lot of, in fact, is made that, oh, she's so ambitious. Well, you know what? If you're going to be a politician, if you're going to set yourself out to be elected to any office, you have to be ambitious. You have to have one big ego. And if you're going for the higher offices, you've got to have an absolutely huge ego. And sometimes that rubs people the wrong way.
So one thing that some people have expressed concern about her for, including within the Democratic Party, is her ties to Wall Street. Are any of you concerned about that?
No.
Well, name one candidate that doesn't have ties to Wall Street. Oh, probably Sanders.
All have ties to something.
But, how can you get anywhere without having at least some ties to Wall Street or the business community?
Charlie, it was reported the other day, you may have heard, that the Clintons, Bill and Hillary Clinton together, have made $30 million in speaking fees, some from overseas interests. Does that trouble you at all?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. I mean, they, of course they have. I mean, he's an ex-president. I mean, they make a lot of money. So do the Bushes. So do a lot of politicians. Would I feel a little bit more comfortable if they, had more common person's experience? Yes, I would. But is it in the top 30 of issues that I care about? No, it's really not that important to me.
I mean, it seems pretty silly to me that she thought, using a Gmail account was acceptable for diplomatic-related stuff. But really, I don't care. I mean, I've got emails that I don't want people reading, not because they're, there's bad stuff in there, but that's my personal stuff.
If something stops Hillary Clinton from being president, what will it be?
Probably some scandal that somebody tries to drum up. But I really don't see what else they can do.
Okay, Bill, what would stop her?
I don't see anything stopping her. They've been having her with Benghazi and this emails and everything's just washing right off.
But is there something else you think if she's not elected?
It may be another scandal, yeah, if that's possible.
She's not perfect, but she's been in the eye for a long time, in the public's eye, and you're going to have some stuff on her. But, she has great policies and she knows how to get stuff done.